Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2017 with the Rude Man, and we're back in Canada. And I've got a couple of new mods I want to look at. I am thinking of replacing one of the combines at least. I get kind of, well, I shouldn't say this. I kind of get tired of using the same equipment all the time. I know I have favorites that I like to use, but I like a variety. And so I'm looking at new combines. With 2019 coming out and having John Deere's, I was thinking about looking at John Deere's. I happen to have a new John Deere combine I want to look at. So let's see here. I do have the money to just buy it. So before I sell the one Wackified, let me take a look at what I've gotten here. This one, nope, it's not that one. It is actually this one right here. I want to look at this. It's the S series, and we're going to take a look at this. It's quite a bit of options on it. We can move from a 473 horsepower to 573 horsepower. So we can boost that up a little bit. The Firestone Row Dual you can get. That's a thinner tire, row tire. We can do a John Deere 36-inch track. I don't care for track combines unless there's a reason for them, like if you're trying to combine up a 45-degree incline. Then Goodyear Flotation. Now those are the big balloon type tires. And then you've got your Goodyear Duals. Now again, I don't really care much for the duals, so I'm going to go with the flotations. I do like the flotations, so we'll take a look at that. The Starfire, I'm not entirely sure what that is, so I'm going to put it on there. It's, what does it change? I don't know what it changes. I'll have to look at that and read and see what that is. The logo, you can choose between this RZR modding logo or the custom modding logo. I'm going to choose no logo at this time. You can assign a number to your combines. So I'm going to assign this number 1. And then you can choose between a standard pipe or an extended pipe. I'm going to go with the extended pipe because I'm going to use an extra large header. So we're gonna go with that. Then you've got your static grain tank. The static grain tank is, the grain tank is always open. And if you don't want stuff leaking into it and falling into it, you have to have a cover on it. I'm going to go with the one that closes, the foldable grain tank. And then let's buy that. And now we're going to need a header for it. So let's go in, and the header I'm going to use comes with a pack that I've got, the Kloss Lexion Experimental Pack. Interestingly enough, this folder here almost have the same identical stuff in it as the stuff that came with the Canadian map. If you look at the Canadian map, it came with this milk truck and this right here and that right there. It looks real similar. And it comes with these things here, this Homer. So that's kind of interesting. I don't know what that means. I'm going to use this draper right here. It's a 90-foot draper. And I'm going to kind of paint it a John Deere green. Let's buy that. And then now the Kloss is the other one I want to look at. There are two of them in here. There's the Kloss 78990, and then there's the Kloss 77780. And then there's another header. The whole reason why I have this whole thing right here is I wanted this right here. This is an extended Disco Direct Disc 520. It's kind of a one of those mower things, and it's an extended one, so it's quite wide. It's 15 meters wide, and I wanted that for my forage harvester. So that's why I even downloaded this whole thing right here. I've already got the Case air seeder, and I've already got the these things right here. I've already got those. Although I think I have a Krone. But they're all just skins. These two things are made to tow behind the combine. They are balers. This one is a round baler. That's a square baler, and this one has the wings that kind of come down. So you don't have to necessarily be right on the windrow. these wings fold down, these booms, and it kind of windrows it as it's making the bales. And then let's see. The one of the reasons why I chose the Draper is it's bigger. I'm talking about the header now. It's bigger, but it also has its own wheels. So I'm going to look at the Kloss a little bit later. I tried this one out already. It's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of weird. If you put the baler on it, it flips the front end up about 45 degrees. If you put the header on, it kind of wobbles, like it can't handle the weight of the header. And I didn't really like the way it drove. I don't like the way it felt. But I've got another one to try. If we go into regular harvesters, I've got another one back here. Let's see if I can find it now. This one right here, the Lexion 700. I'm going to try that and see how it feels. This one I think is a little more stable. So, but I want to try one at a time. Let's give the, and before I sell that, I might sell one of these. And if I like the John Deere enough, I might actually switch over from the Wackified ones and do a little bit of John Deere. So let's take a look. Now, if you remember, you're able to put a number on these things. So this would be my #1 combine. And now, the only thing I don't like about this Draper is it's obvious, very obvious, that the mod has been stretched. You can see it. It looks weird. The tires and wheels look like they're oblong. But when you're actually using the equipment, who cares, right? So let's take a look at this. Yeah, I have actually remodded these myself. I didn't make a lot of changes. Let me see what I'll show you what I did do. Let's get in here. All right, let's hook this thing up, see what we have. Whoa! There we go. Oh, shoot. Am I going to be able to get out of here? Yeah, I can get out of here. As you notice, the header's a little bit wide, but we've extended the pipe out. Now, obviously the pipe doesn't go long enough, but there's no collision on that end wing there. So let's test that theory out over here. See, there's no collision. There is just past that wing. Let me fold that up. Now the other side I'm not sure about. Now see what I'm talking about? See the wheels to the right? Obviously you can tell that combine header has been stretched out there. And that's the only thing that I don't really care for, but it's not okay, there's no collision on the right hand side either. So there is collision in the rest of the sections, just the two end ones. But that distortion doesn't bother me enough that I'm going to worry too much about it. So we're going to try this out. Now, one of the things I didn't do is I didn't change the speed that the thing... Oh my God, there's another one of those. There's another one of those pallets. They're just popping up everywhere. Where are these coming from? What in the world is going on with this? Let me get this thing out of the road. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. I don't know what the hell's going on. I've got stuff just popping up everywhere. Wow. I just emptied these and they're getting full again already. Oh, by the way, let me show you this before that happens. In between the last episode and this episode, I'll get back to the combine, don't worry. In between this episode and the last episode, I I went over here and I picked up all the product at the fruit section, and it's starting to come back again. Well, no, it's not yet, but yeah, that one is. What I did was I picked up all the fruit from all of these machines here, and I just brought them over and dropped them in this parking lot over here. So there's all the fruit. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different fruits. Then I went, and there were like 1 or 2 pallets left that didn't come out on a full truckload. So I came and gathered those up, and I dropped those right here. So these are mixed fruit. If you look, the fruits are different, see? So those are all just mixed fruit. These, each fruit is represented by each line of pallets here. Then I picked up I didn't pick up all the vegetables. I just made one run through on the end here just so they could start making vegetables again. And I put those over here. So those are all sitting here waiting for either great demand or the time for me to sell them. So they're all making product again. Let's get back to the combine. I don't know if I've got a field that's ready to go. Let's see. Field number 2 is not ready. No, it is ready. The hops are ready. Really? They don't look ready. The hops are supposed to be tall. What the heck? That's weird. They must have shortened them up for this map. Barley's only 28%. Let's see. I want to make sure everything is seeded. I think I did that in the last episode, if I recall. So we've got corn here's 85% and ready. And 3 and 4. Canola is seeded. Again, canola. Let's go check field number 2. I think I was just on it. It's hops. Never mind. It's hops. So, oh, that's weird. Field number 1 is also hops. What other fields do I have? Didn't I buy a bunch of fields? I did. I've got 23 and 22 and 21. I want to go down and check on those, because I can't remember what I've done. I'm looking for something to harvest here. I may have to, and I don't necessarily want to harvest my hops early, if you know what I mean. Might have to lease a field. Let me lease millet, maybe. I got plenty of money, so I can lease anything I want to lease. Try these combines out. I think the animals are okay, but let me double check. Alright, pigs are okay. The breeding sheep are okay. Boy, they're popping right up. I took all of these down to 50. I'm talking about the breeding animals now. The sheep are okay, although they need a little bit of grass. The breeding cows are, oh boy, they need some food. They're already popped up to 108. And then the regular cows are okay. The breeding pigs need some corn. So I do need to work on the animals. Alright, so I've got coffee here. That's not mine. I was going to say I don't remember doing coffee. Soybeans are growing. Alright, we got soybeans here that are ready. And we've got corn that's ready. Let me look. It looks like tomorrow is supposed to be sunny. Okay. And it's 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the afternoon. And I want to harvest something because I want to test these things out. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna jump time a little bit here, since it's not going to rain tomorrow. I didn't want to jump into a day that was going to rain. I don't want to jump too far out there because it's going to mess my animals up. Maybe I should feed. Okay, I got to feed the animals first, because if I jump time, they're going to starve. So I don't want to do that. Let me grab my work trailer, and let's see if we've got some animal food. We needed We needed grass or hay for the breeding sheep. So let's see what we got. I hauled some grass over with the train just before the last episode, and I don't recall whether I got to it or not. So let me jump into one of these things without picking up that stupid gold nugget. Okay, there's nothing in this train. And there's nothing in this train. That doesn't mean anything because I think I already emptied the stuff in here. Dang, the gold nuggets every damn where. Right, so yeah, I've got over 1 million in grass in this thing. And I've got wheat in here. I've got grapes in here. God, I got a ton of grapes. I've got coffee in here. Not a whole lot of coffee. But I've got some coffee in there. And I can't remember if I can make wine in this game. Can you make wine? And if I sound a little bit excited, it seems to me like I'm talking faster than normal. Just finished a 2-hour live stream and I'm kind of worked up. Because of during the live streams when I drink all my caffeine, I had a Mountain Dew. It's got me all zapped up. Okay, there's grapes. We have grapes, but can you make wine? That is the question. And I don't know. I don't remember seeing wine. I remember hearing wine because I whine all the time. But nope, I didn't see wine. So the grapes we can just sell. If there's ever a great demand or anything like that, we'll just sell them. So let's go back to the farm truck and grab some of that grass. While we're waiting for that to fill, let's go back to the animals and make sure what I need. Breeding pigs, breeding cows, wheat and barley and mixed rations. The pigs, breeding sheep. Was it the regular sheep that needed a little bit? Yes, it was. And the breeding cows need grass too. So let's run these to probably, I don't care. I think the breeding cows are closer. Let's run over to that. And I missed him. Off by that much. The breeding cows are way over here. Right, so you guys want a little bit of grass? You're not saying no to that, are you? See how much they take. I took all the animals, and mainly the breeding animals, I took them all down to 50. But they're already breeding fast enough, they're over 100. So look, it took all my grass. Doggone it. Yeah, when I speed time up, it's going to really boost the breeders up. Probably shouldn't do it, but what the heck, eh? What am I looking for? I'm looking for animal food, right? Sugar beet, sugar cane. I don't have any sugar cane? No, I don't. Okay, wait a minute. Total mixed rations. Let's get some of that. See, they're calling it cow forage up there. I'm getting a little bit low. 300,000. The way they eat, I gotta start mixing some more. That's the problem. This mixer doesn't mix that fast. It doesn't hold that much. As you're noticing, it's taking more than a truckload to do anything. Let me see what a truckload of grass did for them. nearly filled them up, but let's see what the mixed rations, because they're at 0. Well, it's not bad. There's only 109 breeding cows. That makes a difference. Nearly filled it. I'm happy. I'm a happy camper. Actually, it did fill it. Look at that. So, while I have this, let me feed these cattle. And everybody will be happy. Happy, happy, happy. Alright, so there's that. Now, they needed wheat and barley. Was that wheat and or barley? So let's grab a little bit of that. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Alright, so let's see. We got wheat. We got wheat. How much wheat? We got only 121,000. We got 262 barley. Let's do the barley. I know I was saving the barley for beer, but cattle are important too. See what happens here. So this should make them happy. Very happy. Alright, so about 2/3. About 2/3. Let's see. The regular cows, straw and grass. Breeding pigs need corn. I don't know if I have any. Get cows, breeding cows, sheep and breeding sheep are okay, pigs are okay. Alright, so I need corn, but I don't know if I have any. Do I have any corn? Whoop, here we go. Whoop, there it is. Corn. I don't have any corn. So, I don't think they'll starve to death because they do have food. They just don't have corn. And I do have corn planted. So there's actually there's a reason for me to go ahead and speed up time so I can get the corn done. So let's get out there. Let's get out there and kick it up. Let me find my John Deere here. Oh wait, it was right there. I'll just run over. Oh, not the fog. Not the fog. I hate fog. Let me run past the fog. Great demand for soybeans at elevator 5. I think I just planted soybeans, so I don't probably have any. I don't have soybeans, but I did plant them. So let's get some soybeans done and get that to the great demand. Where did we... Oh, I didn't do that field. Doggone it all. I should have planted that field. I didn't, did I? Yeah, I did. Never mind. I did. Just didn't grow. Right. Let's... oh, there it goes. Yeah, when you speed time up, things kind of get effed up a little bit. It takes a minute for them to come back at it. So, corn. Where did I have the corn? It was with this big header. I got to be careful. Let me run over to 23. I think that's the corn, and it is 100% ready. And oh my God, it looks weird. Why does it look so weird? Okay, let's open this thing up. Now, remember, there is a difference between the static and the one that you can open and close. I don't want to put a cover on it every time. So let's see how this thing does. 90 feet it is. So I think this, I think it shows it in meters. The header. I think it shows it in meters at some point. It says 90 feet. That's not it. I go the wrong way. This one right here. See, it says 90 feet, but it's 27.5 meters. And I don't have any kind of course set up for this. But let's do it anyway. I probably want a course set up. Oh, this is not a corn header. I can't do this. Sorry, I wasn't thinking. I was only thinking of the fact that I needed corn. We'll get out there with one of the other combines. Let's see, what do we have here? Soybeans? Is that what we're doing here? Soybeans. Okay, that's the great demand. So let's see. Let me see here. We're going to grab field number 22. Oh, shoot. I need to get work on these things. Field number 22. There is no harvest set up for field 22, doesn't look like. Field 22 only has the grain thing. So, alright, let's do it. Do it. Do it to it. Let's do it right in this corner. So far, the combine seems to handle well. Now, with the cloths, at this point, the cloths would have been rocking left and right every time you even move it, because it just seemed like it just wasn't substantial enough to hold that header. This one may be too solid. I don't know. I'd rather have it too solid than all sloppy. Right, so we're in field 22. We happen to be in the northwest corner. So let's put this in northwest. Going to be heading south. So let's mark this down for south. I went the wrong way. There's south. I want to do one headland, I think. And then let's get that going. All right. Field 22. Harvest northwest heading south. And I'm going to put 90 on there because that's the size of the header. So I know that this course is set up for this combine. And it's going to want me to go in that direction. Let's start it. Let's start her up. Now, if you look at the graphics there, it actually does a pretty good job of bringing the wheat in and setting it down on the conveyor belt. The one I saw before didn't do that. It had terrible graphics in there. So this one seems to be pretty good. Now, if you notice, this does not go as fast as the other combine, and I debated and decided that I didn't want to make it go any faster than this. The size of the header is going to make the difference. So I was a little worried about something that long and that heavy going 24 miles an hour and trying to make curves. So I decided to leave the speed alone. I may make the combine do a little bit faster on the road, but as far as faster on... Look at... Oh my God. Look at that. I've got pallets everywhere. Where's that pallet? There's a pallet right there. It must have been a smaller pallet. Now I can't see it. Am I on it? There it is. It's fruit. Oh my God. What the heck is going on with this map? And the pallets. There's another one over here. Or two. What in the world? It's watermelons. What is going on? Now this is my field. I got to get this stuff off here. Let me grab my truck. Doggone, this is weird. Alright, let's go get that stuff picked up before the combine gets it. I don't know what the heck is going on. Let me pick this other one up over here. We had one on the side over here. How is that happening? Alright, let's pick this one up. Now those are just pallets. Those are not any kind of product. So who knows how long that's been sitting in that field. This is the weirdest thing. I've had this happen in Graceland also. It happened to be the wool. In Graceland, it happened when I sold the product. I would put the wool pallets, full wool pallets, on the trailer. I would take it to a sell point, and I would sell it. And then I'd go back out in the field, and there would be pallets out in the field of wool. That was the weirdest thing. Well, geez, that combine's already went once around the field. Of course, that's not the biggest field. Oh, I'm not in... Okay, I'm in a different field. I'm okay. I wasn't in the field the combine was in. Let me take the straps down here. Well, there was another one in the field. You saw me pick it up. It's a different kind of fruit. Or strawberries or something. Oh my God, that's weird. How many more out there? I saw them from a distance. Let me get out in this area over here and look back at the field. I don't see any more. But then that doesn't mean anything, because they may not be rendering where I can see them. Isn't that the strangest thing? Well, now these are mixed, so I think I'm just going to pop them out here and drop them for now, and then we may... Wow, look at all the fruit that's being prepared there. That was quick. All right, let me drop these. I'm going to drop these right there, and we'll just leave those for now. The pallets I don't want to sell. That's the freakiest thing. Alright, so far it looks like that combine's working fairly well. So I may switch combines. Maybe I'll keep one of the Wackifieds, I don't know. I want to try the Kloss out that I have and see how it does. And the thing about the Kloss too is that Draper header was made for the Kloss mod. It wasn't made for the John Deere one. I'm just using it with the John Deere mod. It's making quick work of that field, even though that's not the largest field. All right, let's see if we got something set up for 22. Get that going. Let's get another one of the combines and get a corn header on it. Let's switch up, put the wheels down, drop it like it's hot. Let's go find a corn header. I think I left the corn headers in that one big barn clear at the end of the farm here. And I better take another look at the animals since I've sped time up. Okay, yeah, so you can see they're down further than they were. Oh my God, look, they went up to 286 breeding sheep. Breeding cows are 328. Breeding pigs are 238, and they're well, he's out of corn, but it looks like they're okay with food for the time being. But I better start selling some, or they're going to eat me out of house and home again. Oh, I thought I put my... There they are. I did. I put them in here. I have one more mod that I was going to show you before I forget about it. And what it is if you've been watching the... What the heck? That looked like it tipped that thing over. What's going on? That was weird. I have one more that I wanted to show you. It's a tractor. And let's see if I can find it here. This John Deere 8R series, I think it's this one right here, is the same tractor that they're showing in the videos of the new Farm Simulator 2019. Is that model right there? So I have a mod of that. I was going to try it. Pretty sure that's the one, because I've had all these other ones before. So I'm pretty sure that that's it. I got a lot of John Deere. Also, I have a new Kloss tractor too. Let's see if I can figure out which one it is. It's this one here. This one. I'm going to get rid of that one. This is this one's version 2. These are both Kloss Xeron 5000. This one is a special mod. You can tell by the logos and stuff. I didn't care that much for it. This one I did like a lot. And it's a version 2 model. So anyway, there's that. So I'll check out that John Deere tractor, but not right at the moment. It looks like my trailer is all messed up. I better go find out what his problem is. Oh, he don't like that spread. Okay. And we're going to find out how much that hopper holds. I might have to adjust that. Let's see how much this thing holds. Also, it looks like the John Deere car it didn't slow down when it got to the end and got full. I don't like when they do that either, because then when they start back up again, they've missed quite a bit of fruit there. So jump back into the truck and let's see how that does. Wonder what that thing holds there. It's a little bit slow on emptying out. I might have to look at that. Well, that looks weird. Ah! That looks pretty funny. Yeah, what it is that auger is spinning. And they're showing that graphics, what it is. It just looks funny at that angle. Is all. That's a little slow coming out of there, isn't it? Alright. Let's jump out of there and look at... Now, which one is this? Okay. This is the 9950. Okay. Yeah, I think this one I like. Okay. And let's see here. Let me get this feller. Need to get that corn header down here, but I gotta watch these animals before they get away from me. So let's line this guy up here. We'll get this guy out in the field. And I tell you what I should do. Here's what I should do. Forget this. Let's forget this for now. I'm going to forget that for now. Let's check out that other harvester that I wanted to look at. It was this one right here. Let me check this one out. It's a Lexion 770. It's 585 horsepower. Let's see if we can boost it up. You can boost it up to 626. Got the standard wheel set up. We've got the front twin wheels. The TT 30 kilometer with wheel brakes. I don't know what that is. Wide tires, standard tires. I'm going to go with the standard tires for now, and I'm going to leave the XL out. It's either Pipe 7XL, Pipe XL, Pipe XXL, Pipe 3XL, 4. Oh my God. Well, which one is the largest? That's what I want to know. I would think it'd be the XXL. Right? Okay, so it looks like that's your standard right there because it doesn't cost any additional. So let's go up that way. That's 1600, 7XL, 15, 14, 13. Okay, I'm thinking that that one is the big one. I'm going with that. All right. Now, I don't think there's anything special about this Lexion corn header. I don't think there's anything special about it. You're not going to get a Lexion corn header. You're just going to get the Capella. Well, I've already got a corn header, so I'm going to stick with that. Let's drop it, though. Get this thing out of the way. And let's run over and get that Kloss over there. There it is. Take a quick look at it. Take my speed boots off. It looks pretty clean. It's got... Now, is that actually the extra pipe? The reason why I got the extra long pipe is because I'm going to put that 90-foot header on here. So, eventually. Let's see if this has... Okay, this does have... It has some extras on it. Up there, it's got... This is a cab light. I'm not quite sure what that is. There is a windshield wiper. This door opens. There's a windshield wiper. But anyway, I'm going to take a quick look at this. I'm kind of out of time, but I want to look at the pipe. If we get the pipe to come out. Need to unfold the harvester first. There we go. I want to see how wide that pipe is. Yeah, that sticks out there just as far as the John Deere, I think. What's that thing right there? What the hell is that? What is that? See that white bracket thing? What is that? What the hell is that? I don't know what that is or what it's for. That's weird. Well, anyway, I'm kind of out of time here, so I'm going to have to end the episode here. When I come back, we'll continue looking at this new equipment. Hope you had fun. If you did, give it a like, share it with a friend, subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you back on the farm in the next episode. Happy farming.